Hi everybody, I'm Jason from Cedar 4. What an act to follow, right? Over the past few weeks, I've been reflecting on my year as a whole, and I wanted to use this time to process it with you through my ups and downs and what I've experienced. So, thank you. When I was younger, the question that would cement the spaces between the indecisiveness and the uncertainty was always, what do you want to do when you grow up? And my dad would always push something along the lines of a police officer or a teacher, or sometimes when he was feeling bold, he'd set up the idea of a doctor. And between the shaping and the grooming and the restructuring of my brain to fit into the ideals that my family thought was important, I was never asked, who do you want to be? In an effort to create a culture on my team where growth and prosperity were coupled with the idea of finding who you are and effectiveness of serving the community, I would sprinkle the term growing opportunity into the lives and souls of my members to try to create the idea that life, along with its issues and obstacles, are just stepping stones on the path to finding who we are. And while reflecting on this, I realized that in order to create the need for self on my team, and in order to inject the purpose of identity into the souls of my members, I would have to be honest with them about the times where I did not prescribe to this idea. About the times where I was not honest with who I am. I would tell them about the times where I lost myself, and the times where I gave up on my own path. I would tell them about the 19 years that I spent pretending I was a prisoner to life, where the outside influences and distractions outweigh the impulses in my brain telling me to grow. I would apologize to my team about the times where I got overwhelmed in the job and outweighed their opportunities for service and growth. About the times where I let the stress of project management force my mind into those of a tyrant. There were three times where I wanted to quit, where I wanted to give up and walk away from it all. I was struggling, feeling like a failure when I looked around and saw success in the faces of all of you. I was struggling, questioning my life and my goals when Facebook would pop up with all the great things that my peers were achieving from home. I didn't want my team to know how much I was struggling when the idea of resigning was always in the back of my mind. As I sat at the airport and envisioned my future year, I thought of all the times where I would fill the open minds around me with the ideas, the insights, and the thoughts on how to live, how to grow, and how to be happy. I pictured my year where I would shape the brains of my team, and while this was true, it was also very naive. You see, you shaped me. I was shaped by the members of Cedar 4 who consistently and continuously pushed my ideas into conflict with those of reality, who put the question of who do you want to be at the forefront of every interaction and every relationship. I just wanted to come up here and take the opportunity to reflect on what I've learned throughout the year. I've learned that there's no path to righteousness, that we must create it as we go. I learned that life is a battle to find our own truth, and as the poet Clint Smith stated, you don't have time to pick your battles when your battles have already picked you. I learned that the lock holding the truth to happiness is unlocked by the key in finding yourself. Not finding yourself is the muzzle on the mouth of ideas. It is the will leaving your body as you watch life pass by. It is the unnecessary conflict between peace and violence, between good and evil. Hiding who you are from yourself is the last breath in the waiting room of life. And if I could do it again, if I could do this whole year again, I would try even harder to bring out who you are. I would push and probe the 19-year-old version of myself out of the crippling depression and into the idea that he can be whoever he wants to be. That you can try your best and you can do your hardest, and that people may still not like you, but that does not define who you are. I would tell my team that they are warriors, that they are gods among men, and that any time that I let or put them down, that I was wrong. I would call Allison, and I would thank her for the opportunity to serve, for the opportunity to read and learn from such a diverse and overwhelmingly hardworking group of individuals. I would thank her, the Corps, and the program as a whole for the opportunity to quiet the unrest that lives inside of me, and an opportunity to attempt to do it in others. You see, if I could go back, I would understand that I don't need a stage or a mic to make a difference. Because who needs riots, anger, and violence when the truth for peace lies inside of every one of us? Thank you.